And welcome back to the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup 2014. We're in the quarterfinal stage of this World Cup polo event. I'm Tori Dorsey in the studio with Adam Buchert. We've gone back to live action with the USA all equal with Hong Kong, China at the moment at 3 goals apiece.
That's right, Tori, and it's the United States on the attack. They were momentarily, now they're going back in defence with Escapite now having to back that one there. Not an easy shot when the ball's right up against the boards, but a near side now by Tommy Biddle. Not enough though, it's backed out of there by John Fisher. Big back shot. Good ride off by Guillermo Torreira on Escapite, and then turning the ball. Tommy Biddle was onto that. He knew the rules and he showed them to the umpire that he was turning the ball there when he shouldn't have been. So you'll see big ride off Escapite to keep Guillermo away from that ball there, which was great to start. Then as he turned it, Tommy Biddle rode up the line unmanned, unmarked, and as such it was a penalty against the host nation, Hong Kong, China.
And for our general viewers, you can liken this to driving a car where you must stay in your lane. And it is subject to the opinion of the umpires here.
Correct, yes. It's all, it's very ambiguous.
USA now on the attack with the ball in the Hong Kong, China half of the field, looking for a 4th goal.
Lovely approach shot by Biddle. It got it into the strike zone and they put it through.
Looks like that
great goal there by the United States.
I believe Escapite took that out of the air.
Out of the top of the bounce, out would have been up above his shoulders, and it's now the USA putting their nose in front again with Guillermo Torreira trying to get this one out of his defensive half. Push the line! Backs it up the boards. First one there is going to be Fisher, but he's still going to have to get past Escapite. Fisher goes, gets hooked out of it by Escapite, who's left it behind for Del Walton now. Del Walton with a big back shot straight onto the stick side now of Escapite out to the centre of the field. He's going to be covered there behind by Tommy Biddle. Tommy Biddle protecting, but big ride off there by Facundo Llorente and gets the back shot onto it. But back there in defence is the #1 for the United States, Del Walton. Beautiful approach shot, Del Walton, first one onto it. Will it be Escapite running through another one? It is! Goal time for the United States, Tori.
They do indeed. Now going ahead 5-3. That's 2 consecutive goals for Pelon Escapite.
Certainly is.
And it was all set up by that back shot there, that big back shot from Del Walton.
Well, it's the defence of Del Walton and the Americans. You know, they're just not letting the Hong Kong Chinese team out of their own half. And when things can happen, anything can happen when it's down here in your own half. And the Hong Kong Chinese team just can't get it. But look at that for a great goal there. Pelon Escapite showing the skill that got him selected onto this team in the first place. And the whistle's now gone.
You must say Del Walton really taking Guillermo Torreira out of play here. I mean, Torreira over the last 2 editions of this event was the real superstar.
Exactly, and that's he's just made up 5 goals because he's a 3-goal player taking an 8-goal player out of the equation. It's a huge thing to have someone like that in your team.
USA being awarded another penalty, and momentum definitely shifting north.
Certainly.
Looks like Tommy Biddle take this shot, certainly capable of putting it in to a very advantageous position for his teammates.
Well, we've seen him earlier in the tournament. He could probably put it through from here if he gets the right wind. And so you can see there he had the right length. It's just his accuracy was off slightly. And Hong Kong, China will breathe a sigh of relief. And let's see if they can get up over that advantage line now as the grooms just warm the ponies up in the background. Again, back shot there, but it's gone out over the boards into the crowd.
And the excitement of arena polo, you can see how close the spectators are to the actual field of play. They could reach out and touch the ponies.
Exactly, and that's the beauty of the game. This snow polo, arena polo, you can get right up close to the action. You've got, most of your body protected from the ball. The ball's not that hard, so it's not going to cause too many major injuries if you do cop the ball. And you can get right up close, whereas the big field, it's a long way away. And the ball stays in the field of play, and it's now Del Walton going back in defence, but he goes for the back shot. Facundo Llorente's pony was underneath the mallet there, and now Del Walton taking it forward. He's going to have to go. He was take the man first before he plays the ball, but it's going to be Facundo Llorente on 4 goals, getting the ball, getting through the traffic, leaves the ball behind now for the number 1, Guillermo Torreira. Can he put it through? He does, and narrows the gap. But he looks like he's shaking his head in the... No, they've awarded the goal.
They have indeed awarded the goal, and that's the first we've seen of Torreira, and here we get a slow-mo shot of that goal.
Weaving his magic. Maybe he got hit. He just, for someone who just scored a goal, he didn't look very happy, did he?
No. Ball is back in play. Pelon Escapite controlling the ball at midfield.
And there he goes again, Pelon Escapite, but he's hooked out of it now by Llorente, who gets it, trying to get the back shot, got the hook, which is just as good. Here he is now, Escapite, the pony just moving a little bit too far off the line now. Del Walton, can he get it? Can't do much with it. John Fisher goes for the clearing shot. He's had 2 swipes at it, and it's still down there. Now, Tommy Biddle turning it, appealing for a foul, gets it near side now. And umpire saying he didn't move him off the line enough to play that ball.
It's very subtle. How do you really, I mean, it must be a challenge for the umpires to determine possession when you've got all of the ponies and players grouped, as you see there, as
right.
one.
Yep.
I mean, we have 5 to 6 players huddled around the ball claiming possession.
Exactly. It could have been any number of fouls in that melee there.
But it looks as if it's been awarded to Hong Kong, China by the placement of the ball, or there's still some discussion.
Yep. So when the 2 umpires, Tory, when the 2 umpires can't agree, they will go to a throw-in.
And that looks like what's about to happen.
And sometimes if they do require further assistance, there is a referee, 3rd man, and today's game, the 3rd man is JJ Alberti from Argentina. But this coming out of the line out now with a big back shot into the traffic, which wasn't all that effective, was the United States. But now the man, Guillermo Torreira, brings it around. He's still within his half, and that's the danger zone there. But here he comes, Pelon Escapite for the United States. Went for the big neck shot, but I think it was in a hoof mark and it popped up in front of him. Torreira now appealing for the line, and an unintentional foul by Pelon, I should say.
Escapite, he was indeed trying to get out of the way.
He was trying to get out of the way.
I think he knew he was an obstruction to play, but I think appealing for a foul either way. I think he was clear that he was the offender there. Ball put back into play by Guillermo Torreira.
Big back shot there, very important shot, keeping that ball inside this half for the United States team. Now Tommy Biddle gets around on the little black pony. He's going to have to get that back shot quickly before Facundo Llorente was onto it, but the 1st man back there now, Del Walton, he's on a very clever little back shot to Escapite, and because Escapite left the line there and Guillermo Torreira was onto the line, it looked like Nico Scortacini, the 2nd umpire here, was right on that line, and he blew the whistle.
So Torreira, a very clever player, riding himself into a position to claim the foul.
Yep.
But again, we've gone to a throw-in. Foul not deemed they've called a blown a whistle again.
Yeah. Much to Tommy Biddle's disgust, he cannot believe that they've actually blown that. I think they may be blowing it for a sandwich because Pelon Escapite did everything right as far as he was concerned. He took the man, and but I think there was another man on the other side which has created a sandwich, and as such the umpires, both umpires have agreed on this one that they've blown the whistle, and it'll be Hong Kong, China trying in vain to get out of their half. Lovely approach shot there by Guillermo Torreira, now up to Facundo Llorente for Hong Kong, China. Escapite for the United States. Doesn't get the distance that he wanted. Torreira getting another whistle there.
And I think with the frustration on Pelon Escapite's face, he's not quite clear why he's being a constant offender at the moment.
Well, the one I'm thinking here, he's got the bounce. Yeah, it's a tough call. I think they're going to say that he was over the ball and couldn't, and which didn't allow Torreira to come down the line, but Torreira will get a penalty from the spot into the pony, which was unfortunate for him. Now it'll be Escapite taking the ball forward across the field. And we've got 30 seconds left on the clock now, and 30 seconds for either team to score. It's still inside the United States half, but with the size of the shot here from Tommy Biddle, look, it's straight up. Del Walton wasn't looking whether it was coming or not. Escapite's gone for it, and it's gone wide to the left. Only just.
A gallant effort from Escapite to end that second Chukka.
Del Walton lost sight of that ball there, and Escapite had a big neck shot, and there was not much in it at all, Corey.
And that signals the end of the second Chukka in this 4 Chukka quarterfinal match. The USA leading by 5 goals to 4.
Yeah, great Chukka there by the United States, and putting all the pressure back on the host nation and the favourites.
Now the combination of Tommy Biddle and Escapite certainly making their mark. We'll take a short break and return to the Fortune Heights Snow Polo World Cup.